So here we are at our favorite restaurant, Vegan Planet. It is 101 degrees outside, but I'm going through caffeine withdrawals. I haven't had coffee since we landed.
Look at that.
I can't see the screen. Oh, it's focusing a little bit.
It feels like 101 out.
Feels like 101 out. So what would go good with that? An equally hot beverage.
We got the food and it looks amazing. I got the entomatadas, if I'm saying that correctly. It's like tomato sauce with mashed potatoes. I think there's a tortilla down under there, some guac. Daniel got the Tex-Mex burrito.
Represent USA with the Tex-Mex, I suppose.
That's right. Yum. Let's eat up. Daniel's too tall for me, but we made it to a park. I thought it was the Parque Urbano, but I think...
But Rach Face is wrong.
I'm wrong. But look, it's cool. It's got workout stuff. You could do a full workout here. So, it's like machines and stuff. Not that I can read it or understand, but... Let's see what we got. Abdominals. Oh yeah, okay. Put your feet there. And do some crunches. Chest press thing. Chest fly. This looks
a nifty little park.
This looks cool, and it's not too far from where we're staying. Maybe we should come here tomorrow morning.
Yeah, a 20-minute walk or so.
Yeah. And then there's like monkey bars way down there. You can see them. We can maybe...
It's kind of a cute little park in the middle of a residential area.
Yeah. Very cool.
Let's see what it's called real quick. I got it pulled up.
Okay.
Parque del Caribe? I'm sure. I'm just 100% sure I said that correctly too.
Yes. Hey, so we went on a little walk to kind of explore our neighborhood and ended up at Parque Urbano, which is a huge triangle park in the center of Cancun. And it looks like, from what I've heard, there's a lot of trails and stuff you can go on. Maybe workout stuff. I've seen a few like videos and pictures before, but...
It's just a protected land since 1995.
Yeah.
We were kind of nervous at first. We came to the corner of the park and there was nothing but a water treatment plant.
At least that's what we think it was, but...
We're not sure.
We're like,
So we started to walk around the perimeter and it was just all gated and we didn't know what to do. We didn't see anything. We almost turned back.
But we persevered.
And here we are.
So here's the first sign. It's all in Spanish, but we can tell there's a museum and an office, bathrooms, a lake. We didn't do our Spanish lessons lately.
Did not do our Spanish lessons today.
But yeah, a lot of stuff, and I think that's the office over here, and I don't know, it looks like just at the entrance, it looks amazing. It's so pretty back here. There's a bunch of trails and stuff, so we didn't bring any water, but we're gonna try to explore as much of it as possible before we die of thirst. So, shall we?
We shall.
I have found an oasis. What does that say though? They don't, oh. Doesn't function.
I don't know what system that
is. Someone tell us what this means.
We'll swing by it and see if anyone else drinks from it.
That's right. But there's a cute little gazebo back in here. And maybe they do like performances and stuff under this. Let's go back this way.
So this park is just in the middle of Cancun. It's the heart of the city. And it reminds me of Central Park in New York City. It's just a protected land with no buildings ever going to be built. It's a very cool treasure right in the middle of the city.
So we were just admiring how lush and green this area is, and
The
we
park
were
is
just
absolutely beautiful, astonishing to look at.
yeah. So we were just thinking, like, is this what Cancun was before it was developed? Like, was it all this like thick jungle?
It's a
'Cause
true paradise.
It's gorgeous. We love it.
I bet naturally there's these pathways too. This was all
It
natural.
was just like this too.
It's exactly
Yeah,
like
and there was
this.
even signs here that said, "Don't feed the animals when you're
Yeah.
just
In Spanish,
going
not mine.
through." Yeah, in Spanish, not mine.
Actually, I was kind of wrong. This is like Central Park with crocodiles. So it's even better than Central Park.
That's right. More wildlife.
And if a crocodile charges, we are protected by this awesome
Really sturdy fence.
mithril alloy fence here. That's the ugliest turtle I've ever seen.
Right? He should be ashamed of his face.
That's what turtles should look like.
Don't feed them now. They look so hungry. After returning home, we looked up a little more information about the park. We were able to find that it is a little over 100 acres and it was dedicated about 20 years ago.
Cancun at the time was growing at a furious pace, and the locals wanted to protect the natural landscape before the entire area became a concrete jungle. It was not originally designed as a zoo, but rather a safeguard for species at risk of extinction.
It provides green spaces and recreational areas for its inhabitants, as well as the preservation of animals and plant species. The park has turtles that have been donated, as well as wildlife animals such as deer, coatis, badgers, squirrels, and birds that you can find along the pathways.
The Casa Maya Museum on site displays the history of the first citizens who stepped on these lands, as well as images of what is now the hotel zone when it was deserted.
If you're ever in Cancun, we highly recommend taking an afternoon to walk through this park and explore all it has to offer.